Right, okay, so
I have a little question. Imagine one day, to make it easy, a new country in Europe, for example Flanders, in a couple of years.
Yes.
I hope so.
As long as 2 years, you think, yeah?
One of the first things, if not the very first, is to organize a referendum about staying a member of Europe as it works now, or if it does not work now. And if they say, we don't want to continue like now, we get out of it. What would be the result of it? Or what would be...
Well, I mean, there are some within the institutions who, of course, will always make dire and grave warnings that if you act against the Union in any way at all, you know, they will stop trading with you, you'll become a pariah state. Actually, none of that's going to happen, is it? Because business is business. You know, I mean, if you're a Flemish manufacturer of widgets, and I'm a consumer, and your widgets are good widgets, at a good price for widgets, sir, I will go on buying your widgets, regardless whether you're from Belgium or from an independent, free, new, proud state in Flanders. You know, I will go on buying your widgets. And similarly, you know, whenever I've asked this question about Britain's future, you know, I've been told by everybody, actually, in reality, from Neil Kinnock, God, I couldn't stand him, but never mind, to Tony Blair and all the rest of it, you know, if Britain wants to do something different, that's up to Britain. But the best answer of all to this was the great, lordly, godlike Giscard d'Estaing, who, when he launched the Constitution, said, and with this Constitution, back to the previous question, you know, with this Constitution, we will become a global superpower. And a German correspondent said, but sir, a foreign policy, a European army, a European navy, the British will never accept this. And Giscard said, what the British need to understand is that unless they accept this Constitution, straight treaty, they will be relegated to the status of a country like Switzerland. And you know what? I thought, if you want to relegate me to the status of a country that is the richest in Europe, that has exactly the same terms of trade with France and Germany as we do whilst being members, that doesn't have to put up with 3,000 new laws a year, that doesn't have to pay 50 million quid a day as a membership fee to a club whose accounts have not been signed off by the auditors for the last 16 years in a row, and if you mean be relegated to the status of a country whose democracy is so open and free that they can hold their own parliament to account by demanding a referendum, I'm all for relegation to the status of a country like Switzerland, and it'll be the same for you. Good, thank you. I'm done now.